Hi friends! Life doesn't always come wrapped in pink bows and fairy lights. Sometimes it slaps you with a deadline, cancels your plans, crashes your Wi-Fi, and smudges your mascara all before breakfast. But guess what? That's exactly when you shift into your Barbie power mode. You weren't designed for perfection. You were sculpted for elevation. And life's challenges? They're your runway to reinvention. When the rent's due and the paycheck's delayed, when you're 3 espresso shots into your day and still drowning in tasks, that's when your inner Barbie gets activated. You don't crumble, darling. You recalibrate. You grab your planner, rewrite the script, and show up with a double shot of determination and a side of sparkle. Picture this: Barbie's career launch party gets canceled last minute. The caterer quit. The DJ ghosted. The guest list got hacked. What does she do? She orders pizza, plugs in her playlist, invites the neighbors, and turns her garage into Studio 54. That's called adaptation, and it's fierce. You don't need perfection. You need presence. You need to show up in the middle of the mess and say, I belong here. I am still the main character. When life gives you rain, you don't just grab an umbrella. You grab a glitter umbrella, strut into the storm, and teach the thunder how to clap for you. When your friends are flaking, your phone is silent, and self-doubt is screaming louder than your ambition, you pause. You breathe. You remember who the heck you are. You are the girl who once redesigned her entire vision board after one bad day and turned it into a blueprint for a brand new life. You are the woman who got dumped, cried in her robe, binge-watched motivational videos, then woke up the next day and launched her own Etsy shop by noon. You adapt not by shrinking, but by expanding. Not by giving up, but by leveling up with a vengeance that glitters. Barbie never lets a bad moment define her. She lets it refine her. You lost your job. Turn your resume into a mood board. Turn your rejection into redirection. Call it a rebrand, baby. You got ghosted? Good. Time to ghost your own insecurities and date your own potential for a while. Barbie doesn't wait for perfect conditions. She throws the party with plastic cups and a dollar store disco ball if she has to. She adapts when the dress doesn't fit by cutting it into a two-piece and turning it into a trend. She adapts when the flight's delayed by turning the airport lounge into her new office emails, lipstick, latte, and all. And you're no different. When your bank account says stay home, but your dreams say keep going, Barbie energy kicks in. You grab your laptop, your last clean blazer, and pitch your heart out from your kitchen counter. When everyone else quits at 5 p.m., Barbie stays up late watching tutorials, learning skills, making plans, painting her own nails while editing her own website. You adapt when the babysitter cancels, and you've got a meeting in 5 minutes. You give the toddler crayons, mute yourself, and present like a boss in lip gloss and leggings. You adapt when your health dips, and instead of crumbling, you nourish your body like it's the rarest gem. You slow down, stretch, sip herbal tea, and declare, this is my healing era. You adapt when your car breaks down and you turn the bus ride into a mobile university headphones and mindset growing, confidence multiplying. When the love of your life leaves, you don't spiral. You sparkle. You hit the gym, pick up journaling, flirt with new goals, and realize you were the love of your life all along. Barbie knows reinvention isn't a costume. It's a commitment, a lifestyle, a decision made every morning before the world wakes up. So when you're juggling emails, emotions, and empty cabinets, Barbie says, breathe, queen. This is where diamonds are made. When your creativity feels blocked, paint your nails, redecorate your desk, light a candle, and watch how beauty invites brilliance back into the room. When your energy is low, throw on your favorite pink outfit. Walk to the corner store like it's Paris Fashion Week. Smile like you've already made it. Barbie doesn't wait to feel ready. She moves while afraid. She laughs while crying. She builds while healing. You adapt when your dream job says no, but your side hustle says yes. So you water that seed until it grows into something no one saw coming. You adapt when you're stuck in a job you hate, and instead of whining, you take night classes, build connections, practice gratitude and walk out months later with a resignation letter and a victory dance. Barbie energy is knowing that Plan A was just your first draft. That every plot twist is proof the story is about to get legendary. You adapt when you lose someone. You grieve in sequins, cry in the car, and then plant flowers in their honor. You channel pain into purpose. You adapt when your friend betrays you. You stop pouring into empty cups. You learn boundaries. You take the hurt and turn it into self-worth. You adapt when your to-do list attacks you. You prioritize peace. You choose grace. You learn to say no without guilt, and yes, without fear. You adapt when your family doesn't understand your dreams. You chase them anyway. You let your success explain what words never could. You adapt when you're burnout. You unplug. You dance. You eat something green. You read a book that reminds you who you are. Barbie's not afraid to start over. She's addicted to evolution, because adaptation is your real superpower. Not perfection, not control, but your ability to say, this didn't go my way, but I will find a way. You adapt by staying curious. You ask, what is this teaching me? Even when it hurts. You adapt by turning small wins into momentum, making your bed, drinking water, sending that email proof that you're still in the game. You adapt by building a version of yourself so strong, even your worst day can't undo her. This is how Barbie does it. This is how you do it. You don't just bounce back. You rise. You expand. You command the scene like the world is your runway, and darling, it is. You adapt because you've got fire in your heart, glitter in your vision, and high heels built for battle. So go ahead. Walk into the unknown like it's a red carpet. Speak to your fears like they owe you rent. Laugh louder. Stand taller. Dream bigger. Because no matter what happens next, you will adapt. You will evolve. And you will turn this challenge into the most stunning transformation the world has ever seen.